Welcome everybody to my latest video. For this video we're going to do something a little bit different. Now what you're seeing on screen are various matches of people that I played online in Street Fighter 4. And in each case I'm player number 2. Now the purpose of this video is I'm just giving my 2 cents on the people who take playing this game way too seriously. These are the people who complain and send hate mail, hate messages, and just do everything that in the world, I guess, to make it less fun, at least in my opinion. To give you an example, I played not too long ago against this guy. Can't remember what his name is, but he was using a high tier character. He was either using Ken or Sagat, and I was using Blanca. Blanca is a lower tier character, and the match was set for whoever wins 3 out of 5 rounds. So he played the match. I beat him 3 rounds in a row, and it was pretty easy. I really didn't have a difficult time at all defeating him. So after the match, what does he do? He sends me a message calling me a scrub and a faggot. So I kind of just laughed it off and thought, okay, well, let's do a rematch. So I select my character, and what does he do? He kicks me out of the gaming session. So obviously I had pissed this guy off, and I thought that was pretty funny. I just took pride in knowing that I possibly ruined his day by simply beating him in a game. And that brings me to the point of people just take it way too seriously. I've seen not only on YouTube but also in person, people will play this game and the opponent will pick Ken or Ryu or Sagat, and the other person, that person's a scrub. They picked Ken. They picked Ryu. They're a scrub. Well, if they're good with that character, why are they a scrub? Look at Daigo. Daigo's one of the top players in the world, and as far as I know, he primarily uses Ryu. So why is it he's not a scrub, yet anybody else who uses that character is? I just don't get it. And then I've seen those same people at other times select that same character. And, so why is it that they're not a scrub, going by their own theory? And then I've also seen, again, on YouTube and in person, someone will lose. And instead of accepting the fact that they lost, they come up with excuses. Oh, that person, the only reason I lost to that person is because they're a scrub. They kept using the same scrubby tactics over and over again. That they're not talented. It's just because they're a scrub, and that's the only reason why I lost. Well, if you keep falling for the same combos and the same tactics over and over again, and you keep losing because of those tactics, then you're a dumbass. Instead of complaining and coming up with excuses, why have you not adapted? The whole point of the game is to win the match. So if you keep losing, and the reason your opponent keeps winning is because they just keep using the same combo, well, again, you're a dumbass. Why should your opponent change the way they play the game if it's going to give you an advantage? I could pick Sagat, and if I just keep throwing fireballs all through the match, and my opponent keeps getting hit by them, why should I change? Any good player can get past those fireballs easily. I played people online where I knew they were better than me, so I try and throw fireballs as many as I can, and I get my ass handed to me. I don't come up with excuses. The better person won. I have my own little rule. If I play someone online and I lose the first 4 matches in a row to them, then I stop playing them. Not because I'm angry, but because they're just a better person and a better player at this game than me. And I don't come up with excuses. I'll send them a message. I'll tell them good game. But obviously they're better than me. So I'll try and find someone else who's more, at the same level of experience as me. But again, I don't come up with excuses. I don't call them a scrub or a faggot or, make complaints. And I guess that's the whole point, is that some people just take this game way too seriously. And if they lose a match, oh my god, it's the end of the world, or, you know, oh, it's a 1 in a million, I can never lose. You know, if you're a god at this game, then why don't you get sponsored? Why don't you travel across the world and enter various tournaments and get paid to win, you know, while playing this game? But, you know, if you're not a pro and you're not a gaming pro, then it's just a game. So what? You lost. Big deal. You know, my view is if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I don't care about points. You know, if I lose one of these matches, it's not the end of the world. I still have, you know, family, a house, cars. You know, so what? Some little, you know, 19-year-old living in the basement of Grandma and Grandpa's house beat me in a game. Well, good for them. You know, it's just a game. So, you know, like I said, there's a lot of people on there who send messages and hate mail and complaining and this and that. And I kind of just think it's ridiculous, but I also think, you know, why? Is the reason that I don't get it because I don't take the game as serious as these people do? Like I said, I just play for fun. And the people that you see in these videos, you can see some of the gamer tags. These aren't necessarily the people that I'm complaining about. You know, in fact, every person I played online in this video was great. There was no hate mail, no complaining. You know, we just had some great matches. But that's basically my 2 cents. Is, you know, these other people who complain and, you know, call someone else a scrub because the simple fact that they picked a character, or they lose a match and then they, instead of just admitting that the better person won, they complain and come up with excuses as to why that other person won. You know, and I'm sure it's only going to get worse when Super Street Fighter 4 is released, but, you know, I guess there's really nothing that can be done. But that's just my 2 cents on this. Feel free to comment or make suggestions, or, you know, give your opinion on the whole matter. And that's going to do it about for now, so until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.